crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, I go to Miami. Pick up. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. This evening, the camper to this divisional round. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm in Manchester. Don't worry, baby. But if I link my keys, it goes away on honey lane. I got no fun with darling, baby. Jet.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Hooker going to work from the pistol. Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Detroit.
19 yards. And the Lions, first down.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way and sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing, Goff. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got Laporte open on the left side. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
Lions, first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gibbs, and nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And he's in! Touchdown, Lions!
there's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs, and now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with the lead at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll send a tight end in motion. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds with the first down, but looks like this one might be coming back. They call that on the former second-rounder, Brian O'Neill. This is Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and the pass might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Down the sideline, past the 45. 20, 15. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions move out on top. 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line at return.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier. At the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 9. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Safety, Kirby Joseph. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Goff in the pistol. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
2nd and 10.
We go to us. 180. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal as we are ready to get back underway.
Super.
Goff to throw. This one's on the floor. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, get it. 60 by Cowboy. Dragon 60.
To throw, Hooker. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
120. Take it. Hey,
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just has to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Lions stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And we'll bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, we got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Out to his right, taking off, and he'll somehow turn this into an getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. On the run to the right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On play action, Goff. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up second down.
Super 66. Super 1. 12. Turbo.
Here's Goff. Flushed to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Maverick, left, foot. 180.
Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Cut. By 20. Dula. By 20.
To throw is Goff. Flushed to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Gotta be lying. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
We go tonight. 180. on. Check. Cornell.
Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Hey, let's go. We go tonight. What's that?
Throwing on second down. Goff. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
We'll go play action with Goff. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Lions.
This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, and he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. It'll lead to a second down.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Minnesota.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. That's a second charge of timeout for Minnesota. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He's going to run it. And he will score! J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Vikings.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
A short one taken at the 10. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. He's got it. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Bates is good with the extra point. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
We are set for the 2nd half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Again, working deep downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Vikings.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
At the 49-yard
McCarthy going to look to throw again. Moving outside the pocket. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
Fourth down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A run. It's Jones. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. Here's Hockenson in motion. Again, it's Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On third down, here's Jones. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down. Past the 40-yard line.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
60 Bison.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. Still going. And he will go all the way. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Riker down, on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer.
34, Vikings 14. Will Riker to kick off.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
give it to Gibbs. And then he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
We go tonight. Turbo time.
They hand it to Gibbs. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Third and inches.
We go tonight.
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Lions first down.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Roll.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclones. David Montgomery. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Tonight. 120.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll work forward for a yard. That's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Yeah, at some point, you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case, he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
What's that?
They'll run with Gibbs. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
What?
Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Vikings.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point, you got to make a correction. And until he does, this defense just continues to make a pay.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Detroit.
Lions
So 2 minutes left to play in the
First
second
and 10
half.
at the 25-yard
We'll come
line.
back and finish this one off after this.
Here we go. Broncos ready.
Handoff, running left, it's Montgomery. Oh, it's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On second down, it's Gibbs. Field matters only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
24-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
20.
So it's a win here for the Lions.